everybody. My name is Alex Lazaris, and you are here for another episode of Design Blitz. So, if you don't know what Design Blitz is, we are going to spend the next hour working together to bang out designs. All right. So sometimes it's branding, sometimes it's billboards, collateral, marketing stuff. Today we're doing a spooky season version because it is October 23rd. We're 7 days away from Halloween. So I figured we'd do some invites. We're going to work in Illustrator, and then eventually we're going to move it all into Express and show you how to do some really cool stuff in Express. If you haven't been around, I've done a lot of Express streams, and there's some really cool updates. So I want to show you kind of what's happening in Express and how you can use it to get your invites done, send them out to your friends, family, whatever. If you're doing a party, that's where you can use it. All right. So really, really exciting. Hello, everybody. I see Robert, Jack, General Kenobi, Umacorn. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're tuning in from around the world. I'm very, very excited to be with y'all. So if you don't know what, who I am, I'm Alex Lazaris. I run a design studio called Lazaris. You check out our work at wearelazarus.com. But today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through what I did earlier this morning and the other days when I was prepping for the stream was went through, found some great Adobe fonts that we can use for our design system. All you have to do, if you got an idea, you got some things that you want to do, maybe type in spooky into fonts.adobe.com. You can pull out some typefaces there. I ended up pulling some from just Halloween. So that's what I ended up doing. So I'll show you Halloween. Boom. This is what we're going to do. We're going to just quickly knock out collateral. I pulled Professor Minty. I felt like that was a cool witchy vibe. Check that out here. Let's see how it goes. Happy Halloween. Merry Christmas. Oh, I guess that is kind of like a Nightmare Before Christmas-y font. So that also works really well. Alessandra, what's up? What's up? What up, Robert? How y'all doing today? So yeah, make sure you go into fonts.adobe.com. It's a great way to get a lot more use out of your Adobe subscription. You've got so many great hand-selected fonts for you already. See here, there might be a font pack as well for us. Oh yeah, Monster font pack. These are really sweet. So let's see here. I think I have Monster. Schlop would be a cool one to play with as well. All right. So yeah, you can just check these out. Let me just increase the text size so you can see it better on stream. Some really cool pieces. I like this Schlop. Mr. Darcy is also a cool one. Ooh, this one's sweet. I think I've already got these already installed. So I just want to make sure that I don't have this one yet. I had family. And then I've already got Schlop. All right. So what I'll do is I'll be able to reference this while we're designing. What we're going to do today is we're going to jump into Illustrator and we're going to make some kind of sticker pack type things. And then eventually towards the second half of the stream, we're going to bring it into Express, show you make some motion graphics, use the stuff that we've used or built inside of Illustrator. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So you can already see I've already pulled some typefaces together. Let's see if we can add a couple more. Sloop. Of course, I'm going to misspell it. There's this one. Cool. Put spooky season in there. What was the spelling of Schlop? No C in there. Schlop. Ooh, they got a spookier version. Okay, cool. That one's fun. And then we could take this. Tarnum, pull that in as well. Boom. Cool. So we got some really fun little pieces here. Now we can just go to stock.adobe.com. I ended up typing in ghost. I'll just show you kind of from the beginning. Go to stock.adobe.com, and then when you get this drop down here, make sure you click free. Or if you want to, you can license the vector stocks and stuff like that as well. But I want to show you what you can do with the free version just to get things going for you. So you can type in Halloween, see what we can pull up. And then you can just sub-select down. I like to use the vector stuff. So we've got some assets here. Let's actually license this one. Ooh, these posters are kind of fun too. Some video assets. These are great. Let's see. Oh, kitty cats, meow. All right, let me license the kitty cats too, because they're so cute. All right, so we got a couple of things we can start playing with. Maybe we'll want these later on as well. But for now, we're going to start with this, and then we're going to start making some like badges and things like that. Let me just check out my downloads real quick. Grab these vector assets. Here's the kitty cat one. And then here's our like kind of overall spooky themed illustration. So we got some interesting starters. Let's see here. We can, this is just a vector, okay. What do I want? Let's do this. We'll grab this pumpkin. We'll grab the, let's grab these corner assets as well, the spider webs. Play with it here. And then I'm just going to actually just increase the stroke on it. Just like so, just to make it kind of feel like it's matching a little bit better. I love these streams to be super interactive. So chat, if you have anything you want me to throw in here, let me know. I'm always happy to incorporate it, take your feedback, your notes, anything you got, especially around copy and things. Let's see here. We got this. So I think we'll probably play with this. Spooky season. Let's see here. So let's do like some distortions or warp effects on it. Let's see what we want to do. Do we want to do, let's do spooky arc. It's a classic. Let's just throw this in for, we could do something. We can actually increase that bend. That's probably better. I could also do it around the bottom. Let's see how we feel. If we did like around a rectangle shape in the background, something like this could work. I'm gonna just make it like orange. And then put it behind. Command C, Command B to paste behind. Or Control if you're on a PC. I'm going to center this. I'm selecting the pumpkin, and then I'm selecting the background as well with Shift, and then I'm pressing Option or Alt and clicking the background to select that, and then I'm centering it with the horizontal and a vertical line center button. Let's see here. Spooky season. I might want to bend it negative. Too much bend there. Let me just adjust this. Spooky season, boom. And then what we can do is we can start pulling in this stuff in the corners. Okay. Interesting. Let's see how we like it. I can always like adjust this so it's just kind of cropped off. I can rotate this slightly so it's like not perfectly centered. Boom. Like that, and then I can like crop this out as well. Let's do that. I'm probably not going to wrap the whole thing because I don't want it to feel completely, I don't know, smothered, but maybe I'll just frame both sides of it. Let's do that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, since I outlined these strokes to make it feel a little bit thicker. Oh, I see. Something like that could work. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the object and then the outline stroke. I'm going to go path, outline stroke, and then outline that. Object, path. Convert to shape. Let's see here. And then I'm just going to go to the Pathfinder and just make it all one shape, just to make it a little bit easier on myself. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to paste this over this, and then minus front. Oops. I want to do paste, and then I want to do minus front, I think. Oops, I did that the wrong way. I always get them confused. I could just do it this way as well. I can do this where it's divided, and then just go have to do a lot of clicking. Actually, I can do select, same appearance, and then I just delete that. So we got like that, and then what I can do here is select into that, and then just delete the outsides. Cool, so I got a little bit of there. You could also do like, so that's one way of doing it. You could also do it this way, where I just go like, paste it over it, and then I press make clipping mask, and then it hides it that way as well. So you still have it where it's like non-destructive, and you can double click into this piece, and then I can move it, and it will show you the full entire vector shape. So that gives you like a lot of options in that space as well. I think what we need to do here, I like this type a lot. I think if I did like 2024, oh, it's still 2024. Crazy. I feel like the new year's coming around so fast. Just do that, and then maybe we'll do like a October. What I'll need to do, I think I need to make this. Ooh, I wonder if I should make this spooky season type all caps. That feels a little bit better, but let's see here. Let me just adjust it, center it, and then center it directly on this piece as well. Cool, that's feeling better. I do think that spooky season having so many O's makes it a little bit off center. So I'm just gonna go 2 O's and make it feel like a more centered piece, which I think is nice. Both these fonts are too big now, so I'm gonna just shrink them just in case people don't know which month Halloween's in. Do something like that. Actually feels like a pretty good spot for that, so I'll probably just try to match it here. You can always go in and like make your own kind of little makeshift guides if you need it. Just rotate it. I press Command Y to get this outline view. I'm just gonna align my type to it vertically and horizontally. All right. I've got that line there, and then I'm going to rotate this, and then I'm going to align it to that, and then I'm going to move my 2024 just to make sure it's like kind of gridded up better. Cool. So that's one little card we can do. I think that's a pretty sweet design. It took us less than 10 minutes to make. So I'm going to make some more. See here, we can do, what else we got? We've got some other cool vectors here. I feel like let's use this witch. So we can do this. So we've got like kind of like similar cards theme. What I'll do here, instead of doing like these kind of spider web pieces, I think I'm going to just use maybe like the tree as an element on one side, and then maybe a house on the bottom corner somewhere. Oh, I could do a kitty cat. Meow meow. All right, let me put the meow meow in there. Feels like it's Let's see here. Let me actually move this over so it's not intruding. I'm going to transform, reflect, and rotate that tree so I get more of that branch in here. I'm going to elongate this baseline. I don't really care about the left side. I can pull this down just for funsies, but I'm going to crop it off anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. And what I'm going to do is just pull this tree into this corner a little bit more. I think that will feel pretty good. October is getting cut off, but that's a problem for a little bit. We've got spooky season. Now we can transform this by probably flipping it if we want to. We'll see. Let's see here. We could just go to like this. I don't fully love that yet. Chat, what do you think? What kind of copy would go well with this, like the witch? I'm gonna make this like a green. Bring in a little bit of that funness. I want like more of a maybe that feels good. Maybe this green needs to get a little bit brighter, just a tiny bit. That's feeling better. Cool, so we got that. Let's see how this feels if I crop this tree to get it out of the way a little bit more. Make a clipping mask, boom. Doesn't really feel that great. Let's see here. The tree is all right for right now. Let's see what happens if I pull this like, oh yeah, I wanted to pull this grass in here. So let's do that. Yeah, we need witch puns, chat. Thank you, Jack. It's witching season. I don't know. Time to, I don't know, sweep? I don't know. Chat, I need your help. Tell me the puns we need. I feel like if she was flying, it would probably work better. Let's see here. I'm going to group them together, and then I'm going to do the same thing. Paste this over, and then do clipping mask. Guess I should just ground her by having her stand in the grass. And then I could put 2024. Bah. You know what? I could just do that differently. 2024 is going to be hidden in that corner. 2024. I'll have to adjust that. And then October. Make it all caps. I could also just do that. Witching hour. Thank you. Thank you, Jack. All right, let's adjust the type to be more not an arc on this piece. So what we could do is, I wonder if a rise would feel pretty good. I wonder if I do like a, oh, you know what I could, witching hour, and then do like, what's 100% look like on a bend? Try to see, like, does that do anything? I'm adjusting these anchor points to kind of like try to match her. Am I just making it look worse? Which? Our pro says, sure, Jack, we'll get you the puns. But which puns? Which? All right, let's see here. All the Halloween puns. This is what we call Chat GPT. You get it? Get it? Your chat. All right, too soon? All right, let me grab this. I'm gonna just pull this anchor down a little bit more. Pull this up. Smooth that out. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we got her like, I don't know if that feels like a tail now or if it feels better. Witching hour, maybe that's fine for right now. Oh yeah, she has to be pulled down, I forgot. Now it feels like she kind of has like a scarf, like she's a Harry Potter fan. Will you be doing that in text in a cursive font then? We can, Keys, whatever you want. Keys is my art director, in case y'all didn't know. Keys is always there to help with in chat. Make clipping mask. All right, that's actually kind of fun. I don't fully love this curve here, so let me just see. Is it because our is so fat? Maybe that's feeling better. Hour. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. All right, so we got that. Let's see here. So we got a green one, an orange one. Should get a purple one in there in honor of Voodoo Val. I feel like she loves her purple. I might have made that up completely, but it feels correct. So I'm going to go with it. It's now part of my own lore. Do we like any of these? Should we go back to Adobe stock and see what other things we can do? These are really cute, these little vectors. Let's see here. Yeah, we kind of got those. These jack-o'-lantern ones are kind of fun, but we've already got jack-o'-lantern. What other motifs am I missing? Coffin, maybe. Spooky. Let's see what spooky brings us. Spooky season. Cat. Skull. Oh, maybe a skull. I think we can probably just make do with what we've got. Oh, let's do here's what we'll do. All right, so we got this. Just delete that. Delete that. All right. We're gonna do this house. And we're gonna do like a purple background on it. A ghost is a good idea. We'll do that. We'll add some ghost in this. And we'll do this house. And then we'll do a ghost. We'll grab this little ghost. Thank you, Keys. Thank you, Jack. You guys are legends. I'm going to flip this, transform it, reflect, horizontal or vertical, whatever. And then I'm going to just put the little ghost in there, just doing spooky things, you know? All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to mask this, paste in front, Command F, make clipping mask, boom. And then I'm going to do, what should I do? Did I have a cursive font? I had one on this fonts page. Origins. I'm going to do this, I think. All right, yeah. I'll do house warming party. And then pull that in. Witches can spell. That is a good one, not prob. Housewarming party. I feel like on this purple, maybe I need to make a lighter purple so the contrast is better. A little bit lavendery. Housewarming party. Kind of hard to read. I'll put you're invited. So we got you're invited. And then we'll do let's do this font maybe. House warming party. If you're just tuning in, make sure that you come over to chat on be.net/Adobe Live. That's where I'll be reading all the chat questions, comments, concerns. If you're wondering where your invite is, this is it. You're welcome to come to this housewarming party. It's a little bit spooky though. You are warned. You're invited to our, we'll do a lowercase I. You're invited to our housewarming party. And then I'll put this down here in the bottom corner. I'll put this up higher now since I have more real estate available. Maybe I'll do this in white. I don't know if I want to incorporate duotone into it at this point, so maybe I'll just keep it black. That's kind of fine. You're invited to our housewarming party, October 2024. Feels pretty good. All right, let's do another one. What do we got? We got a couple of more assets in here. Oh, we got this kitty cat. They're so cute. I don't know which one to choose. Chat, if you have a favorite, let me know. I'm going to use this one to start. And then if we need to change it, let me know. I'm happy to adjust. I'll put this here. The black is not fully black, so I want to just make sure I adjust that completely. I'm okay with using the monochromatic, I think, with, or the duotone with the cat. It's got those piercing eyes. I think that's totally fine. All right, so I got that. And then I'll have its tail kind of chopped off on the edge. Then I'll get rid of that. I'll do meow. I think that font doesn't really match the cat. Liana says, hi, I'm doing a project for my class. Would it be okay if I ask some questions? Ask away, Liana. Ask away. Meow. This is very much more kitty-like, I think. Meow. Maybe I'll just do meow once. All right, let's do bigger because it's cats. Meow. I'll adjust this to make that like that, and then just adjust it down, shrink it, shrink it, shrink it. Oops. Grab it over. Boom. Pull this down. I'm gonna place it actually like here. So it's not fully perfectly stacked. Got the R kind of hanging off. I think that's a nice touch. It's a really cute card. Like if I saw this at the store, I'd probably buy it. You should add some flames to the housewarming party. Let's do, oh, that's a good idea. Dang, okay. Let's see if I can do some, how am I trying to do it? Trying to think, how would I do it? Would I put some flames here around it? You know what I can try? Okay, let's see. Let's see if generative shape fill helps. What would I do? Okay, if I'm gonna try to prompt this correctly. Let me, I guess, make this an artboard. And then do this. And then do gen shape fill. Let's go to spooky mansion on fire during Halloween, and then style reference, choose asset, choose well, that's not good, choose asset, and then I'll choose this. Okay, effects. Guess I'll say comic book. What other settings do I want to change on it? Shape strength, high, detail, minimum, color and tone, black and white. Okay, let's see if Gen Fill will give us Umacorn's suggestion, because that'd be pretty sweet if we can get a pretty good realistic kind of generative illustration. Come on, I'm crossing my fingers. You never know. That's actually kind of fun. Ooh, this one's actually pretty sweet too. Okay, actually, I think, let's see here. How many things are selected here? What am I going to do here? Just how do I cheat this real quick? What did I have? Oh, no stroke. I'm just going to cheat it by, since we don't need to fully do it, we can just do like background. What I'm going to do is just make a black background since it's clipped through, and I'll just place it behind this. Nani? Why is my brain not working? Shift X. What? There we go. I don't know why it took me so long to get to where I was trying to get to with that, but whatever. It's actually like a really good, I'm really happy with that. Let's see here. Good job, Gen Fill. It helps that like the lines and everything don't have to be perfect because it's already kind of, everything else is like imperfect and stylized that way. So it works really well. what I can do here is lower this baseline here. Oops. I'm going to lock that bottom layer by Command 2, and then I'm just going to grab these like bottom anchor points on this piece here. Why are you doing that to me? Command 2. Okay. I locked that bottom one now, finally. And then I'm going to lock that. I'm going to just pull that up here so that I can lower that on the artboard a little bit. All right. And then I can do this. Move this over to the bottom left. Move this down, align to the bottom of that. Boom, boom, boom. Shrink this type down a little bit. And then nudge it over a little bit. Cool. And then we can just warp this. Okay, and then what I could do here is just shrink this down actually a little bit more. And then let me arc it a little bit more actually. Nope, I'm gonna do it the opposite way. I'm gonna shrink this actually down. Cool. Great idea, Unicorn. Awesome idea. I mean, it turns out to be really good. Key says, you know how wishes like their colors, hex values. Well done, Keys. Very well done. Leona says, what in your opinion is the best part of your profession? I think it's helping clients like build a business or a vision. Like a lot of times they come to me for like, they've got a business idea and they don't know how to like get the brand built or like how to bring it to market, and helping them realize that vision and that goal is like really empowering. Like I've had clients like call or like cry when we did like the final brand presentation and stuff for them. Like, oh my God, I never knew how this could happen and didn't see it until this brand presentation. And I think that's a really like powerful experience to have. So I think that's a really fulfilling part of it. Hopefully that helps with your school project. What am I doing? Oh, I did a thing. Okay, I'm gonna actually group, make clipping mask. Why am I? It's because I keep messing up this copy paste on this. All right. Command C, Command F, and then make clipping mask. There we go. Little kitty cat, here we go. I'm going to actually do a little text effect on it just to have some fun with it, because I think it needs a little bit of a cat feeling to it. Maybe I need to do like a, what's it called? Fish, not fish. Bulge, but like horizontal bulge on one side. No. What am I thinking? Do like a rise. Yeah, that feels better. Meow. Leona says, what's something you wish people knew about your profession that's not as known? I don't know. I think when I started, I didn't think that it could like lead to a career or like a really good, you know, job or career path. And I think now people will start to realize it with like social media and Adobe Lives and things like this. Like the world is like way more accessible and you can make like a really good career out of it now. And people know that. So I think that's just the difference between when I started versus where it's at now. I don't know if that really answers your question, but maybe, hopefully it does. Meow, meow, meow. All right, so we got these done. We got like 10 minutes left, so I just want to start playing with some stuff in Adobe Express. I think that these are really fun. These are really like cool, cute posters. I could see some of these like being like holiday cards and invites. So, you know, for 40-ish minutes of knocking these out, I think we're in a really good spot. These are really fun. All right. Now we go to Adobe Express. All right. If you've never used Adobe Express is, the way I like to put it is, it's got a lot of things that you can do with it. It is a super duper powerful tool with a bunch of different capabilities, and it's constantly growing and changing. So you have the ability to use AI in it. One of my favorite features now is like translate, and the video asset stuff in it is insane now. Like, it was always great when it started, but now the fact that, you know, you're posting on social media constantly, videos are getting higher like throughput with the algorithms. You need to be building a lot more content in video format, and Express helps you get that done really well, really quickly. So what we're just do here is we can start with our own designs. We can make our own, but we only have 10 minutes left in the stream. So what we're going to do is actually type it in Halloween and see what we can do. So you'll see at the top of this screen, you have the ability to generate a Halloween theme as well, or I'm going to just search in themes. You can see it'll use 1 credit, but I'm just going to go to Halloween. You'll see here, there's so many great templates that have already been made by other designers and artists. So it's really fun. You also have the ability to search the videos. What I'll do here is I'll actually just choose like a template to start with. I'm going to go to view all and see what we have available to us. And then I'm going to go customize it to make it feel unique to me and to my party guests and stuff like that. So I've already chosen this one earlier. I really like this. I think it's simple, it's clean, and it kind of follows the design language that we've already built. So we click customize template. And in here, we've got this like really great little spider web. Kind of reminds us of the spider web that we've got in our spooky seasons piece. If I wanted to keep things more consistent, what I could do is take these elements and I could pull them out and then export these as PNGs and then upload them directly into the Adobe Express page itself as well. What I'm going to do here is, I think that this gradient's fine and it's fun. We've been doing static colors all day, not using gradients, but I'm not going to fuss with that right now. What I want to do is actually use video. So what I'm going to go here is media, and then I'm going to choose Halloween, and I'm going to look at the video options, and there's so many cool ones. So we got this one here, which has these like, it's kind of got these tree elements, but it's also got these bats flying in, which I think are really cool. What I'm going to do here, if you've never used Adobe Express, on the right side of your screen, that's where your layers panel is. So you're going to pull that down, that top layer, all the way down below, and then you can kind of see how it starts to look. You got these cool bats flying in. You got that cool vector spider web there. So I'm actually going to shorten this. You can see about 11 seconds in, it becomes green screened, right? That's too spooky for us. It's spooky when things break. So I'm going to actually just delete that section and then just make it like a 10-second video. So 11 seconds and 11.4 seconds. Alessandra says, haha, I'm using Adobe Express right now. That's awesome. Reverb Mike says, but making things is the fun part. This is making things. It still counts to me. All right, so we've got this. We can go in and then just change the fill color if we want to be black. Come one, come all to our Halloween party. And then this, and then I'm going to adjust the fonts here as well. make it, I don't know, orange maybe. Let me make this black. And then I'm gonna make it orange. And then I'm gonna make it black, just so we have like the details of this actually feeling like legible still. And then I'm going to adjust this here. Okay, it's not legible. All right, I lied. We're going to put white on. White or black? White. The orange is a little too hard on the eyes, so I'm just making it a little bit easier to read. And then Lisa, all right, we'll just put Alex on here, okay? It's not a real number, don't call it. Just in case you were tempted. I know some of you chatters are trying to get those digits. No, no, no. It's fake. All right, come one, come all to our Halloween party. And then you can kind of see here. So that's an awesome piece. That took us no time. We got an animated asset. You can put this on your like Instagram reels, things like that. You can also go to resize. So I don't remember what the format size was for this. I think it was probably like maybe a flyer originally. We can do here, Instagram square post, Instagram story, and a TikTok video if you want. And then duplicate and resize, and it's going to build it all for you immediately. So you've got your original flyer size, Instagram stories, I think, TikTok video, and then a square 1x1 post here. So this is awesome. Another thing you're able to do is go in here and you can click audio. I don't believe my audio is set up correctly on my Mac to do the throughput for this stream, but it is really cool when you click the, go away. So Halloween is something that I did earlier. There's some really spooky sound effects that you can get here. There's a lot of options you can choose from. It's going to help take that social content that you're posting and creating all the way. Oh my gosh, Operov says best witches. That's great. Where did I put that? I'll put that best witches. Just that's like the I feel like I need that for like the when people leave the party, it should be part of like their gift bag. Best witches, you know? I don't know if I can do it on an invite. Dang, that's a really good one, Oprov. All right, anyways, we got distracted. So you can add your video, all that stuff. All right, so another thing we need to think about is, okay, if we love the background element, maybe it's fine. You know, we've got some really cool video elements already happening here. Maybe what we also want to do is just like animate, you know, the type coming in. We can click animate all. Popping might work really well for this. Oh, I need to adjust. You need to go up there. Yeah, that helps. Robert says 5 minutes, Alex. I know, I'm watching the clock. We got 5 minutes. I know, we got like all the time in the world. Don't you worry. All right, so we got that. That's pretty sweet. All right. Oh, the other thing that I want to show you with our limited time left is translate. Okay, Halloween, not necessarily the best thing to translate. Okay, it's a very US focused thing. All right, so like Greek. All right, I'm a Greek American. I'm gonna put some Greek on here. All right, I'm gonna do some Greek translate. So it's gonna translate all of these assets for me. I could change the tone of voice if I want to. It's very simple. Okay, throw that in here. Alessandra says Robert always counting down the minutes. Yeah, it's helpful, you know. All right, so you got some Greek in there. The font obviously not very localization friendly, as you can see by like some of the Cyrillic characters, the Greek characters breaking. So what you want to do is like go in and make sure that you're using a font that has like a bunch of different languages. Yeah, so that's just something to look out for. But I do love the fact that you can quickly translate your assets. So if you're running social media accounts for a business that has a bunch of different languages or different locations and you're trying to contact or like translate it really quickly, this is such a great great tool. Obviously, run this past your friends. Yeah, RB says, I never knew that there was a Greek Halloween. I mean, it happens, you know? It's the same calendar day. I don't know. I've never been to a Greek Halloween party, so something to be said for that. But yeah, it's all there in your pages for you to like look at. I think this is great. Make sure whenever you do translate stuff that you get somebody who's fluent in that language to actually like read it and double check everything, since you might not know if something broke, you know, and you want to make sure that all your details and everything are finally looked at. So yeah, Express has gotten really, really cool. I love that you can animate stuff even more. The background video assets are awesome. Oh, let me also remind you, when you're looking for stuff in the media section of the screen, you'll notice that there's certain assets that don't have any crowns. Let me just zoom in here. There's items that do have crowns and there's items that don't. The crowns means that this is part of your Adobe subscription account, so it's already included. If you're running Adobe Express for free, which you can absolutely do, you're just going to look for the assets that don't have the crown icons, and you can use those. So these are the free assets you can use. The rest of these are like part of your like vector, your stock credits that you're getting automatically within Express. You don't have to have an additional stock.adobe.com subscription to get these assets to work. So just wanted to, so yeah, just wanted to call that out in case you're like wondering what's happening, all that stuff. Another thing is you can also go in there if you've already got a brand built, and you can like apply the branding to this package and stuff like that. Done a lot of those in the past. Go check them out on previous Adobe Express streams on YouTube or whatever. Those are there for you. Let's do a real quick recap since I know we're running. Just hear RB just speaking Greek to me in chat. As long as the background sound can use some sirtaki. Yep. Great. All right, so we got these all done within like 40 minutes. So a bunch of different options. These are really sweet. I really like them. I think they're really cute, cozy, comfy. And then we got some Express stuff done really, really quickly. I love how easily the team has been working on all this stuff to get everything done quickly for social posts and resizing. Yeah, it's gotten better and better every time we use it. So it's awesome to see. Yeah, without further ado, I think I'm going to call it on that. Make sure that you stick around, though. We've got Drawing a Blank with Cody Bear and Voodoo Val, who are phenomenal streamers, phenomenal friends. Alessandro says, you have 1 second, Alex. Lol. I know. This is for Robert, okay? For Robert, thank you, Robert, for counting down. Thank you, chat, for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day, great evening, great afternoon. Wherever you're at, make sure you brush your teeth. Keep those dental gums hydrated, happy, you know, all that good stuff. Take care of them. Don't eat too much candy. And we'll see y'all soon. Stick around for Cody Bear and Voodoo Val's Drawing a Blank after this. See y'all later. Bye-bye, y'all.